Well, tonight, First Student tells me that they have reached out to drivers, encouraging them to come to work tomorrow. The union says drivers will show up, not to work, but to picket right out here. And that means 12,000 students will need to find a different way to get to school tomorrow.
Well, the picky kid gets chicken legs because he's picky.
During dinner time at Alicia Helton's house, they go over the plan.
I get to drive you to school and pick you up.
That's how she'll get 9-year-old Bella and 12-year-old Caden to school, since they can't rely on their regular ride.
It's just frustrating all the way around. It's just not a good situation for anybody. Is it 25 minutes?
For Alicia, it means taking time away from work. It's the reason a rental car is parked in her driveway.
I normally do. My car is in the shop getting worked on. I don't have a car right now.
What she does have is drop off and pick up duty indefinitely.
Somebody needs to step in and help, whether it's the mayor or the district or the school board or somebody.
Not a lot we can say about that.
Tonight, Seattle Public Schools superintendent said it's between the drivers and the company the district contracts with for bus service.
We continue to be hopeful that First Student and Teamsters will be able to work that out.
First Student says they already offered a fair deal.
The union has my number, and I'm ready, willing, and able to get back to the negotiating table. All they have to do is call me.
But the union says First Student needs to call them with a better health care plan and a pension.
These drivers are prepared to stay out there for as long as it takes to get a deal.
And for this mom and her family, she knows that comes with a cost.
I'm still missing time from work every day that I'm going to have to make up at some point. So that means I'm working an hour later every day instead of, cooking dinner or spending time with my family or studying for school or whatever it is. That time has to be made up somewhere.
What that mom really wants to know tonight is how long this strike will last. The union continues to say drivers will not get into any of those buses until a deal is reached. And tonight, a spokesperson for the union tells me that the two sides are still very far apart. Live in Seattle, Natalie Swaby, King 5 News.
Well, parents have a lot of questions about this strike, so Seattle Public Schools put together a list of frequently asked questions. First, can the district cancel school and then make up the days, like snow days? No. State law requires 180 days of instruction, and snow makeup days are decided in advance with the teachers' union. If parents can't get their kids to school, will their absences be excused? No. A missed day because of a transportation strike is not considered an excused absence under state law.
One of the biggest questions parents face tonight is, how will they get their kids to school tomorrow? We asked you to weigh in, and here's what you said. 43% of you say that you will drive your child, which could mean more traffic on the roads. Stephen Kilbreth has a look at what you need to know.
The Seattle school bus strike is definitely going to have an impact on your commute tomorrow morning, especially in the neighborhoods. You're probably not going to see it on our major routes and freeways and highways and things like that. But in the neighborhoods, here's some neighborhoods I'm going to highlight where there could be some additional traffic, meaning more people out on the roadways and, of course, kids walking to school on the streets. You may see more of that as well. Ballard, Queen Anne, places like that over in Ravenna, View Ridge, Laurelhurst. As you make your way out towards Sand Point, certainly more affected. What we're talking about is neighborhoods where there is a concentration of homes and elementary schools and middle schools. That's what I'm talking about here. Magnolia and Inner Bay, Queen Anne, Fremont, places like that, and West Seattle, of course. Now, there are a lot of students in the Seattle Public Schools who don't take the bus, and a lot of these neighborhoods, they already have no transportation there anyway, so parents are already taking their kids to school in some form or fashion. But just be aware there's going to be more people out on the roadways near these schools and probably more kids walking to school as well. Just something to be aware of as you drive around tomorrow morning.
Now, tonight, we also asked you if you supported the bus driver's decision to strike, and here's what you said. It looks like 70% of you say yes. Meanwhile, 31% of you say no. And as always, we thank you guys and ladies out there for participating and voting.